I have a request and a question. My request is please, at the Friday debate, be more aggressive.
Yes.
Get your hand up, get your voice heard, because your message is so very strong, and you need that national attention.
Yeah.
My question, first of all, I am Ellis's mom, the hashtag #1.
Oh, I love Ellis. What a great kid.
And he is actually at school, so I came here to ask him the question. I'm actually a physician and have been that for God knows how long at this point, since last century. And one of the issues that really makes a difference for Americans when they're trying to decide for whom to vote is their policy on health care. And I think that would be a really important issue for you to clarify for the folks here tonight. And also, again, on the big stage on Friday. Thank you.
Thank you. What kind of position are you?
I'm sorry?
What kind of position?
I'm a GYN oncologist.
Oh, wow. We need to have healthcare as a right of citizenship in this country. It is an historical accident that is tied to employment in particular, and tying it to our jobs has so many negative effects. How many people have at least thought about doing something different, either a new job or even starting something, but then froze in place because you're like, well, I don't know what I'm doing about my healthcare? Raise your hand on that. That's a lot of Americans. It's really bad for our economic dynamism and growth that you're frozen in place because of your health insurance being tied to your job. And it's becoming less and less useful for young people because the majority of the new jobs that are getting created are temp gig and contract jobs that don't typically have health insurance. So we need to have health insurance available that's high quality and very, very low cost for Americans independent of their work status. I would not legislate away private insurance. I think that millions of Americans negotiated for their coverage, they enjoy their coverage, and trying to rearrange that by fiat legislative would be incredibly disruptive for many, many Americans. To me, the onus has to be on the government to provide a public plan that people can see is high quality and low cost, and then have people vote with their feet over time. You have to try and outcompete the private insurance. The big principles on healthcare, we're spending $3.6 trillion on our healthcare right now, the worst results than other countries, because our system's not really designed to make us stronger and healthier. What's it designed to do?
Make profits.
Make profits for the drug companies, the device manufacturers, and the private insurers. No one here has ever gotten this letter from their insurance company. Great news, your rates will be lower this year. You know? Like their business model is always like, just like, and it's breaking our backs. #1 cause of bankruptcy. We're spending way more on it than we used to be, both on an individual household level and as a country. So we need to get that set of incentives under control. We have to make it so that our healthcare providers are just doing the right thing based upon their clinical judgment, and not because it's going to be more revenue generating if they decide to go down a particular path, or they're afraid of being sued. Because that's a real set of interest too. It's like you think, well, if I do this, they're not going to be able to sue me. I'm not sure if they really need it, but like, I guess I'll just do this. And then if you make enough decisions like that, not your fault, but it ends up generating a lot of extra cost and overhead. Last story I'll give on healthcare. I was with a guy named Dean Kamen. Originally, I didn't know who Dean Kamen is. So Dean Kamen is this inventor, invented the Segway. He's right here in New Hampshire, that's why I raise it. He's like a modern day Edison inventor. His house is crazy. He's got like a helicopter in his living room, whole thing. I recommend visiting. But he was telling me about how he'd invented a portable dialysis machine. That means you could do dialysis in the comfort of your own home, improve your lifestyle a lot, lower cost, and much easier than going to an inpatient dialysis center. So now, millions of Americans enjoy portable dialysis, right? No, what happened? The inpatient dialysis centers lobbied the heck out of it and said, ooh, this is like really unsafe and risky. You have to come to the center and do it. And so we're spending an extra something like $80 billion a year and immiserating many, many Americans because they can't do it from the comfort of their own home, even though the clinical trials have been incredibly positive. So Dean described describing this to me, and I was like, well, that says it all, doesn't it? It's like we're spending an extra $8 billion, most of it public, on carting people to these inpatient centers, even though that's more miserable for them when we could be doing something different. And it's because, again, these companies have a stranglehold on our regulatory system, where if they think they can make more money off of us, then that takes priority again. Money versus people, like who wins? The money. So this is what we have to change. If we can get that set of incentives under control, then we can get the access up and the cost down in our healthcare system very, very quickly. And that's where I would lead our system as president.